Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel, Do Ministry Gaming, and today we are going to spend 10,000 Orb of Fusings and seeing how many sixlings we can make. Now, 10,000 Orb of Fusings is roughly around 15 Exalts or so in today's crummy fusing prices, but we are going to see how many sixlings we can make. We have prepared for this project a bunch of Shavronne's wrappings. These are all Blessed Orb, do 10% spell damage implicit, and are all 135% plus increased ES. So I've got 9 here prepared, but if we need more, we can certainly buy more as we 6-link them. But back to the 6 links, the expected value to 6-link, I believe, is around 1,500 per 6-link, which is actually the actual number for the 6-link recipe as well. So from all the data I've gathered, I think that is the expected number. So if you take 10,000 divided by 1,500, that probably works out to like 6 or 7 6-links to be expected or so. So we're going to see today if we're going to do better than that. Also, I've got some jeweler orbs here, got a 6-socket them as well, of course. Now, the expected value to 6-socket is much less. I think it's around 220, 230 jeweler orbs per 6-socket. So this is maybe like 1 or 2x of jeweler orbs. So hopefully I've got enough here. But if not, I'll just top up through trade and just see how many we can 6-link from 10,000 Orb of Fusings. And as usual, of course, we are going to track all this data on a spreadsheet and quantify it, and so that we can share the results at the end. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, here we go, the first one.
1 hour later.
All right, we are finally done with the 10,000 fusings, and as you can see, we were able to link 9 Shavronne's wrappings, which coincidentally was the exact amount of Shavronne's wrappings that I had purchased for the experiment. I did not know ahead of time that that was going to happen, but it did. That took about an hour to do. My finger hurts from clicking. I did not realize 10,000 clicks was actually as much as it was and took as long as it did. But we finally did it, and we have 9. And what we're going to do with these Shavronne's wrappings is we're going to use them in the next experiment, which a little bit of a spoiler alert, I guess, but what we'll be doing is farming 100 alpha missions, which is 25 temples in Glenark Cairns, where there is the temple ascendancy nodes, and testing out what temple farming strategy might look like. And every time I hit a double corruption chamber, I will be corrupting one of these shavs. But anyway, we can quickly pop over the spreadsheet. There's not much to talk about, but we can see the data as to how I did on each of these shavs. All right, so here are the results quantified for the 10,000 fusings that I did. Very simple. Quickly on the left here is the table of the shavs number plus how many jewelers it took me to 6-socket and how many fusings it took me to 6-link. As you can see, my first two were a little iffy. I have 1532 and 1833 fusings to 6-link. At that point, I was actually starting to get a little worried that I was going to come out less than expected in terms of the outcome there, 3,000 fusings in. But then things very quickly turned around. You know, we had a run there where we were, 300, 500, 600 fusings. So that felt real good. But then, of course, that will always kind of come back around afterwards. And, near the end, we had 1436 a fusing run. And then the 10th Shavronne's, we were actually not able to fuse, wasting the final 531 fusings. But anyway, overall it kind of came out took me about 138 jewelers on average to 6-socket the 10, I guess, shavs, and then 11 fusings on average to fuse the 9 Shavronnes that I was able to fuse, including the negative 531. So that actually overall was a very good outcome. I think I mentioned before, I think the expected jewelers is 220, something like that, and the expected fusings is 1,500 as far as I've found data on the internet for. So this, I would say, is a very good outcome. And if you put that on a simple chart here, the orange line being the 1,500, graphically, you can actually see that I've done quite well on these shavs. So there you have it. That is the 10,000 fusing experiment. Like I say, it costs about 15 exalts to run. And now I have 9 6-link shavs that I can double corrupt in the upcoming temple experiments. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Also stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Times are in the description below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.